Hello, all you bladers. So the 2B chassis is Freespin, right? It's part of the World Spriggan stock combo. You can put it in locked mode or unlocked mode depending on if the sparking layer base squishes these two tabs, right? Now, some 2B chassis Freespin a lot. Some are just average, like this. And some don't spin at all very much, just maybe like 0.25 of a second. That's because of these teeth. See, these teeth, at least I assume that they're rubber, because when I spin this and kind of like push this outer ring inside, it feels like rubber. It just feels like that. I can't really explain it, but it feels like rubber. So these teeth, they have slightly awakened on my chassis, and that's because, well, obviously they free spun against this metal, and they're too short to touch this metal, but they're still not spinning to their full potential because there's tiny golden tabs. See that tiny golden tab right there? If I move a tooth, that tooth is touching it, see? It's obviously not touching it now, but when the chassis actually free spins, when I push it in just a bit, it touches that golden tab. So I'm gonna be holding the inside of the chassis and free spinning this wheel 25 times for maybe, I'll say 5 times. After each time, the first time, second, third, fourth, fifth, I'm gonna see how much the teeth have actually awakened. And instead of 25, I'll do 50. Now, before I do that, I'm gonna put the stock combo of World Spriggan together and see how much it free spins. So put the Unite Dash driver on. So, right now, this is how much it free spins. Just to give you guys an idea, right? So at the end of the video, after doing it 250 times, meaning spinning this 250 times, I'm gonna see how well it free spins and compare the time. So, first trial, 50 times, I'm gonna spin it and speed it up, let's go. Okay, the first trial is completed. Instead of doing 50, I decided to do 60 just to get that extra spin in. So let's see how much the teeth have shortened. They look a tiny bit more dull than they were. Let's see if so I'm gonna compare the same golden point to where I was last time. So if I push this in, it does seem to have gotten a bit shorter, but not too much. So let's go for the second trial now. I'll try this sort of angle. It might be a bit weird, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, second trial is completed. Now, this is obviously doing it 60 times, but this is rubber, and although I'm free spinning it, it doesn't really feel like there's much friction, because if I like push this thing on the inside and like twist it, it's harder to twist, but it's definitely wearing it down more. I'm spinning it like insanely fast, so spinning it one time like that, it goes 360 obviously, because this is here, right? Whoops. Yeah, but it goes 360, but it's really not gonna wear down that much because it goes so fast, which is why I'm doing it 60 times, but it doesn't look that much different than from the first trial, so I'm gonna try the third trial now. Okay, the third trial is completed, and when I was spinning it for this third trial, like for the second half, like after I hit the 30 mark, I kind of felt something. So before, when I spun it, I didn't really feel anything. But now when I spin it, I kind of feel the rubber kind of grinding against the metal or the golden plastic. So maybe that's a sign that oh yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, I think it's wearing more in specific spots, because if you look at these teeth here and look at these teeth here, these teeth, specifically these two teeth, are kind of more worn down than these two teeth. So you can't obviously see every single teeth, but you can definitely see that some of them are like more worn down than the others. So maybe it's the specific spot I'm spinning it in. So I'm gonna try the fifth trial and try to spin it from, I'm gonna actually hold the two dagger pieces and try to spin from the inside of the chassis. That's gonna be hard, so I'm gonna do it 50 times and kind of try to grind it. So instead of just free spinning it like this, I'm gonna hold this golden piece, push the inside of the chassis into the golden ring and twist it 50 times.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.
50. Okay, 50 times. Now that, I felt a lot of friction. That took a lot longer than the other. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, there it is. The World's Brigand stock combo parts. Forgot where they were. They were right there on the table though. So this 5th trial, I obviously pushed this golden piece or silver piece inside and twisted it. It was a lot harder to do. I felt a lot more friction, but it wore down more. You can definitely tell because these teeth weren't, now you can see the teeth are more worn down evenly. So I think the thing with the 1 through 4 trials is that I was spinning it specifically in a specific spot. So in that specific spot, more friction was being put, but in all these other spaces, there was less friction. But by spinning the inside of the chassis, the whole circle, that spread the, I guess, wearing down thing evenly more around the whole circle. So that's why it seems a little bit more, what's it called? Awaken, I guess. So yeah, it's cool that you can actually awaken a chassis, and obviously I know this chassis came out close to a year ago. I want to say maybe 8 months ago, 9 months ago, probably 8, but yeah, this chassis is pretty old. A lot of people have most likely awakened it. I just, you know, I thought I'd try and awaken it, and I feel like for doing it, what was that, 240 plus 50, so 290 times, it didn't really wear down that much, so you have to wear it down a lot. I saw that on a YouTube video, like a VTuber put some sort of like lawn mowing device, or was it like a pencil sharpener? He actually like detached this golden ring and put it like in this. I don't remember, like, it was like a Japanese guy. I don't even know if that was a guy or not. I don't remember what that video was called at all, but he basically like detached this golden ring and put like a thing to like spin in it. Like, have you ever seen those like handheld things that like when you press a button, they have like a brush thing that spins? That's basically what he did. That's definitely not legal, but I'm gonna try and put the stock combo in now and see how well it free spins after doing it 290 times. Obviously, this is only 10 minutes, basically almost 11, and then I'm obviously gonna speed things up, so it shouldn't be too long. This is decently short though. So wait, let me just double check the teeth because I clicked that pretty hard. So the teeth, yeah, the teeth are fine. Okay. So let's see how well it free spins now compared to what it was. It does feel better. It does feel like it's free spinning more. So I can't obviously compare to what it was because I don't really remember how it feels before, but I'll probably like split screen the two spinnings and put them next to each other, just like right now. So yeah, that's basically awakening the 2B chassis. It's obviously not awakened because, you know, it's not like completely, the teeth aren't worn down, but I did a pretty good job for actually that's a complete lie. I failed miserably for doing it 290 times because it barely worn down. But my tip for you is that if you want to awaken it, don't do it illegally. What you should do is that you should grab this golden ring, push the inside of the silver thing in it, and then twist it multiple times. Obviously, don't bulge your muscles and like push it like all the way and like try to break it. That's like, it's gonna break, but like apply some force to it and push it. That's gonna cause friction, and eventually you'll be able to get used to it, the friction, and spin it fast while still obviously being able to awaken it. Also, is this golden thing supposed to be here? Like, did they like coat this in silver paint, but this part is like, they forgot to coat it or something? Because that happened a lot. Like that's here, there's red here. I don't know, maybe they just coated this thing wrong, or maybe it's like battle scars, the paint is chipping. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this Awakening 2B video. I thought this would be a lot shorter. I spent a lot of time talking though. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you have like some knowledge of 2B and how it awakens and the teeth and everything. So let me know your comments, or let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Have fun. Peace out. And don't forget to keep on blading.